Love me some beautiful nails, but they don't stay that way. Amy says, I can't believe you get two, one for me, one for my sister. Hi, sister.
Hello.
Hi, girlfriend. You like this?
I do. I need them.
This looks like you. Here's what we're doing. We're about to do a big, huge world launch, which I'm super excited that Kathy Wolf is bringing that to us. Kathy has been a beauty contributor and host here at HSN for many, many years. I won't even date you how many years. But we like to talk about the things that nobody else talks about. And we're gonna talk about underarm hair. We're gonna talk about the challenges of taking that straight blade, the challenges of maybe ingrown hairs and the different things that happen. Well, Finishing Touch, the Flawless brand, has brought to us a uniquely designed and specifically designed shaver to remove your hair from underneath your arms. It is rechargeable, it is cordless. Today we're launching it for under $30. You know, we talk about a lot of glamorous gifts, right?
Yes.
This is one of the most practical things that you can buy yourself, buy your teen, buy your mom, buy your best friend, because we all actually really need to use this.
You know, Valerie, and especially at this time of year, because people are like, all right, do you need to worry about your underarms? Yes, because guess what? You may have just turned on or put on exactly what Valerie did. You get dressed and you're like, oh gosh, we've all done that. You look down and you're like, I forgot to shave. And you're either walking around like this, you're trying to grab a coat, you're putting on something, and you have that frustration. Or you run over to the sink, you splash some water on, a little bit of soap, and you try to do the shave, and it runs all down your clothes, and you get to be a mess. We all know the frustration. This is actually designed with two types of blade technology. So you do have the straight on the one side, and then you have the curvature of that pivoting head that is right up on the top. You can go forward, backwards, side to side. It does not matter which direction. So it's bi-directional. There's also a little built-in LED light, so it actually illuminates the skin surface so that you never miss that hair. That's why whenever we're in the car, suddenly we can see all those unwanted hairs. It is also wireless. It is rechargeable. It comes with the recharging cord for you as well. So maybe you run into the gym, because I thought about that also. You have something I do Pilates on a daily basis, so sometimes you look down and you're like, oh, there's just kind of those stray underarm hairs, and you think nobody cares, but then you run into somebody that you care, because you might be concerned that they see those underarm hairs. But dry shaving typically doesn't work. This works wet or dry, and it has that complete curvature that goes right on in, and it works beautifully every single time. You're getting the very first look at this, so if you wanna get it, we were only able to bring in, I think, a little bit better than 2,000, not even 3,000 of these. But see how it'll work into anything. I mean, I could go around my knuckles and not have any problems with this.
That is what...
It's not where it's meant for, but I just want you to see, it doesn't matter. Forward, backwards, upside down, you're gonna be able to do this. And you can do it wet or dry with no razor bumps. Yes, so if you do prefer, I think a lot of us do this.
Hold on.
All right, go Andrea, because before it's all gone.
This is the moment that you go, oh my gosh, is she really showing us her hairy armpits? Yes, yes indeed she is. But she's taking one for all the beauty gals out there. Bi-directional, wet or dry. So you can take this in the shower with you, or you can take this on the go with you. $10 gets this home. I love that it has a light, so if you are needing to look into a mirror, you get to see where it goes. Some of us don't, I don't have that shoulder capability actually. Right now in my left shoulder, I'm dealing with frozen shoulder. I cannot lift my arm like that. So I can't even take a straight blade underneath my arm, or it would be digging into my skin. This is a godsend for me right now, because you're not gonna have any of those ouchies. And look how effective it is when it gets rid of that stubborn, thick, underarm coarse hair.
By the way, this is Andrea's first time having her hands on the product. It was the first time for me having my hands on the product. You are truly getting this right away. And here's the reason why this was actually created. So you can see, there's the before, there's the after. So giving you that nice smooth look. In every single Flawless product, there is a survey that is included, and the Flawless customers typically do answer it. What you like, what you don't like, and what you would like to see. This, every single time, was the #1 most requested item, was a specific underarm shaver. That's why we're bringing this to you, because we want to bring you products that are really going to be easier for you to make your life simpler and easier. So that last minute, all of a sudden, you put on that great sleeveless dress. Maybe you weren't planning on wearing that, but now you are. You got invited to the Michael Bublé concert, and you've got a little, you know, strappy dress on, and you're going, oh gosh, I just didn't have time to shave my underarms. and maybe you don't have time to get undressed, or maybe what you have on you just really love and you don't want to get undressed. Go right on in and remove that underarm hair and do it effectively in seconds. No razor bumps, no problems, forward, backwards, upside down, doesn't matter which direction you're doing that.
So I want to give you a little tour of this. We'll show you how it works. So first, you've got 2 different types of blades on here. With the light, it allows you to really be able to see. I know for me, I can feel when the hair starts to grow, but I don't always feel if I've shaved evenly.
Yes.
I love that you can see if you've really gotten that full real estate of where the hair is growing. And for all of us, it's a little bit different. You don't want to miss a patch, right? You think, oh, I got it, because you think you got it, but this is the way that you wirelessly, that's really a key thing. You never have to buy batteries. You never have to buy another blade. You can take this with you on the go. It does have a nice little cap to it. So if you're popping this into your travel bag, your gym bag, your suitcase, you've got that little protection right there. But I want to show you, pop that off, okay? And then all it is these are your little bi-directional, so you can go forward and backwards. But look as I kind of touch it with my finger.
It floats too if you press it.
It floats, yeah. It literally is going to float over the curvature of your underarms. One button press. There's that light. I'm only going to show you for the power of the light, because this is designed for your underarm area. And then under here, that's where you plug it in. So listen, you plug it in, and I mean, it's not gonna take you long to shave. So how often do you think I probably have to recharge this? If I'm using this every day?
I was gonna say probably about 2 weeks. I wanna say the time is right at about 2 weeks to do that, yes. It also has kind of a little straight one that's on here too. So if you did, you know, if it's maybe, sometimes there's those ones that are right off to the side and you need to get it. And a lot of us have different kind of hair. Some people have very, very fine hair, and that can sometimes be the most challenging. If you're blonde, a lot of times you do have those little baby fine hairs. This is gonna get the baby fine hairs, but it will also get the coarse hairs. If you have that dark hair that it shows up, I mean, I know,
sometimes
like with my legs, yeah, seriously.
Like
if I did, like, yeah, hello. if I need them to look good that night, I need to shave them at 6 o'clock at night. So it's particularly as, you know, hormones and everything change, and as we get older, we notice that we need that much more. But we also need something that's going to be really gentle. Something that you don't have to worry about cutting yourself. It does have that light that's on there that's going to illuminate those hairs, so you're never going to miss that hair. It is completely wireless. It is rechargeable. So you can use this. It's gentle enough to use every single day. I used to always think about that too. This is something that is not a problem. So if you are somebody who likes to go to the beach, or for me, I love like the salts in my bath and the body scrubs with the salts. It's not one of those that causes irritation when you do it, because of the way that it moves the hair. And then the fact that this is all finished off, so it's gonna be nice and gentle on your skin.
It's very smooth.
And then if you do need that little individual way, so again, this is meant for the underarms. I was only showing it to you just on the curvature, just so you could see
you know
how it does move through those tiny areas, but a lot of us even have the folds underneath. I mean, Andrea's in better shape than, you know, a lot of us, and maybe we have those little folds and things that it would kind of catch on.
I mean,
this glides right over that.
The fact of the matter, and I'm going to be really transparent, you don't have to come in close to my underarms, hopefully, because I need to buy this. I'm not, but look, I can lift this arm. Wait, Chris, you left me. I was going to show you something, but that's okay. Well, we'll come back to me in a minute.
But Andrea's like, she goes, I'll show my underarms. It's already happened.
I'm just telling you my personal challenges right now for those that have dexterity issues. Like, I can reach this underarm. I can reach it because I have no issues. I have frozen shoulder. I literally have had cupping. Like, I'm challenged, so I can't get under there. What my point is that when you have a tool that you don't have to fight with a straight blade and hope and pray that you're not gonna, you know, have that ouchie and have that moment that you nick your skin, you can bi-directionally take this forward and backwards, side to side, because you don't have any of those harsh exposed blades. The light makes it really nice. If you are maybe, I don't know, trying to get ready in the morning, or it's evening and you don't want to disrupt anybody, you press a button and you can literally see, as Andrea's looking down, you can see where it is that you've got that unwanted hair. Listen, we don't want underarm hair. No. The fact of the matter is, I don't really know anybody that wants it. It can collect extra moisture. There can, you know, there's all these things that happen. But if you're daily wanting to get rid of it, you might be too sensitive for a straight blade. There's a lot of reasons why I think this is gonna make a difference. It's also a dedicated unit. You know what I mean? Sometimes when I take that razor to my legs are a little bit less sensitive, they're more resilient than underneath that gentle arm hair that might be thinner or it might have those folds.
I was gonna say, and the skin is not as taut.
Yeah.
You don't have to, what I like is you don't actually have to pull the skin taut to do this because it actually does have the 2 different directions to do it. You can use it wet or dry, so don't be concerned about that. It is gonna be water resistant. I wouldn't submerge it in water, but it's a great giftable item. This is that one last minute thing that we all have those challenges where we need to remove that hair, and it always comes at the inopportune time, and it's usually when we're all fully dressed, and then we're like, oh gosh, or I wasn't planning on this. I'll take my clothes over to like my girlfriend's house if I'm coming from work or whatever. And then you have the outfit plan, but you didn't think about that. This is something that you can keep with you and you can have it right in your bag and it's at the ready whenever you need it. That light does show you, so the light is gonna give you the indication. You're gonna see those little unwanted hairs, even if they are the more fine ones. Because I always say, oh, you know, someone will say, oh, it's not a big deal, you have blonde hair. But you know what? Maybe it's a big deal to me. Maybe it's a big deal to you. Just because it's not a big deal to somebody else doesn't mean that it's not a big deal to you. So get rid of it and now you don't have to worry about it.
One less thing on the grocery list, right? How many times have you asked your husband, oh, can you get me some razor blades? He's like, oh, which kind, which brand, whatever. You know, the ones for my underarms, oh, I don't know. 1 unit, rechargeable. You never have to buy batteries. You never have to buy the blades. And it's easy to hold. It's not a tiny little stick.
No.
You know what I hate about those tiny little stick blades is you try to get underneath your arm and then they slip in the shower.
Yes.
So this you can use wet or dry. You've got a nice handle on it. It's actually designed for a woman's hand for underneath your arms. You've got the little protective covering on there. Launching today. I'm so excited for the hundreds of you that picked it up. $10 gets it home. Kathy, hug me.
I will. Thank you. Hey, I'll send you some tips on that because I've dealt with the frozen shoulder before.
I was like, the what? You know, the arm that doesn't work? Yeah, I know, I'm working on it. Thank
Cupping
you,
is my friend, so I get it. But I got some other ideas for you too.
All right, it is time for our gift card winner. I want to thank you guys for watching Wake Up Beautiful. The question of the day was, what beauty step do you absolutely not skip? So the winner today goes to Aurora R, who says, putting on lipstick. If not, I look blah, LOL. So congratulations, Aurora. And thank you all so much for jumping into the Wug Club chat. I will see you here each and every Wednesday. But I'm gonna leave you with a quick little monthly special from Andrew Lessman, and then I'm gonna actually take you shopping for some DG2 fashions. So please don't go anywhere.